Hey, Ryan here. So we got the news over the weekend that we can finally go to these restaurants and actually dine outside. And for example, for starters, right away, I'm at Pleasanton's downtown Main Street, and they closed the street down, particularly for this reason. And I'm in front of Gay 90s here, which is Gay 90s, if you're not familiar with it, is one of the best pizza here if you come to Pleasanton. Here we are. So let me get over here for a second, show you guys what I'm talking about here. So if you do want to come out and actually come out to your favorite restaurants now, they actually closed down the street for the weekend once again, and they have tables out here. And you can't really see it, but towards the back, I think they have open sections back there just as well. See, here's the front doors again, 90s, but I will be coming back toward this way, by cars down at this towards the end of Main Street. So I will show you more in detail when I come back toward this end. But this is what it looks like. This has been here forever, I gotta say. Now, I gotta say, probably later in a couple of videos ahead, I probably will give you more of a documentary of what Pleasanton's Main Street is like. This Main Street goes pretty far, back in the 1800s. And because of this happening, this whole street is actually got the chance to actually walk the street with no cars coming down right now. And see here's the Veterans Memorial here. So let me go ahead and walk the street, be able to say I'm going to walk the middle of Main Street. So I do have my mask with me just in case. Right now, as you can see, there's not really anybody in plain sight here. So, and I'm looking straight ahead already. There are some people in there that see some dogs really having a great time up here in the middle of the street, especially. You can see people in back of me setting up too for, I'm of course here pretty early during the breakfast time as it is, and people are still setting up. Mediterranean restaurant right in back of me. They're getting ready to open probably within the next hour and a half to 2 hours. So people are getting set up as it is. Once again, I'm not at breakfast time, so I wanted to come here at a good, decent time. Yes, this is a very beautiful morning, I gotta say. And since this is the middle of June, as we are in, actually the end of June, sorry. If you guys have watching a video of mine that I shot last year around this time, yes, we do have, believe it or not, bulls running down the street, but last year was, of course, the last year they actually did it. It was because of the fair opening. They always have that, of course. And see, I don't have to worry about cars, of course. Walking right down the middle of Main Street. And that was the last time, and that was the only time, believe it or not, to do it. Man, this is just a beautiful day, I gotta say. Beautiful day here in beautiful Pleasanton. And as you can see, once again, there's no cars coming down the street right now. This is actually probably the first time, I gotta say, within the first 3 months, this street actually has been open. Once again, it's because, I'm telling you, because of the dining, give you the chance to actually come here and dine outside. Dining outside is actually, I feel a little better because you're not really cooped inside. and it helps the restaurants stay in business, of course. And coming here to Pleasanton, it's beautiful. Can't you see? It's got a lot of back history just as well too. I am making myself down the street even more to see what sort of dining out stuff on the street looks like here at Pleasanton. There we go. There's the big old Pleasanton sign for Main Street. Let's go down here a little more to see what there is. Kind of feels like being at Disneyland, walking in the middle of downtown of Main Street, USA. I'm walking right down the middle of downtown Pleasanton. You know that song? Was that one of those anniversaries in the past? But I think it was like the 35th anniversary. It was pretty sweet and cool. But I am walking down the middle of Main Street here in Pleasanton. Oh, got a stop sign. I gotta stop to wait for traffic to come by. I'm gonna be here for a while. There's nobody coming. I'm kidding. Okay, going through the stop sign. I did make a right thing to do by stopping here. I think since I'm over in this corner, I think it's time to get some gas to fill me up. Oh, you thought fill up by food? I mean by gas. No, I can't do that. I know, it's just, I enjoy being out here on empty street with no cars. I can imagine the street's gonna be busier later for when lunch actually hits here. So I am gonna take the liberty of going back on the street and walking. Here we are again. I have more tables on the street as there is. I wonder what restaurant this is. We got a Newark pizza over here. I wonder if that is. I'd probably throw that. Actually, I think there's another restaurant in here. I'm gonna check this out, see what this is. Oh, okay. Oh, I haven't been here before. It's a Mexican restaurant here. Oi, you guys heard of that before? So once again, more tables, and I can see out on the tables here there are menus. So gotta check that out one of these times. So here's a general idea of what the street actually looks like right now. What time is it? It's 9:30. It's quiet right now. This is kind of nice to tell the truth. I wish they could do this every weekend. It would be actually nice. Yeah. So this portion of the street is actually open. I know if you guys ever have come down to Pleasanton Main Street before, there has been multiple times with motorcycles, a lot of them, when you hear that grunt, that's a good stop. But it's kind of cool. It's a really cool environment over here. And it looks like there's this little more small portion of the main street that's actually closed, but got to look out for traffic because there are cars passing through here. So I'm gonna have to watch my way. Okay, that's better. Back in the middle of Main Street, USA, Main Street, Pleasanton. And there is just this little more small portion here that's closed down to the street. And if you guys have been down here, I'm about to come to my left, the Pleasanton Hotel. And to my right, we got a Chinese place called Dragon City in the Cheesecake Factory. Okay, so I believe this is for Dragon City. They have nice tables out here. Once again, on the street. I've eaten here multiple times, and I do recommend this place. It's really good Chinese food. You can see there's a menu here. I'm not gonna pick that up. I'm just gonna leave it there, but I'm just trying to show you guys what there is here. It's a real good deal too. It's like $10 for lunch here. You get a lot of food. My favorite thing here, if you do come out to Pleasanton Main Street, I really like the chicken cashew broccoli. And you get the rice, you choose your rice and everything. It's really delicious here. This soup is dynamite, of course. I should be a food critic, in other words. Maybe I should get into that. And of course, being right next to the Dragon City, I think I said cheesecake. I would need to rephrase that. It's actually called the Cheese Factory. And actually, of all the restaurants, this has been here forever, I gotta say. And it's just another place I would strongly recommend this as well. But once again, we got more tables out here on the street. And if you dine in this area too, you got the view of the Pleasanton Hotel just across the street over here. So this bridge actually marks the last part of section where it's actually closed to the cars right now. I'm gonna walk all the way down just to show you how much you can actually walk up the Pleasanton Main Street if you guys happen to come out here. Of course, once again, today's the last day. Wonder if they would actually do this again come next weekend. Gives them more the experience of coming to this beautiful place called Pleasanton. So here's the general idea. I just walked over this bridge for you guys. And this is the tail end of all the street that's blocked off to traffic. See, the traffic is going back. Of course, there's no traffic right now. Maybe I should still continue walking down the middle of the street. No, I'm not going to do that. I want to be safe. But this is the end of the tour on this, walking it down all the way down the main street. Gay nights was pretty much the start mark. There's a little more street before that. This as well, but not too much more. But this is a big long street. I love walking down this area. This is always really cool coming to this town. Just enjoy places like this, of course. Here, my snubs. Howdy, cowboy. Reach for the sky. Yeah, so, oh yeah, I could do another video for you guys in the near future here and really give a really good documentary of this Main Street, but this comes the Pleasanton Hotel. So yeah, it's been around since 1864. That is a long time, I gotta say. 5 years before the first railroad arrived in Pleasanton. Oh, Demon Star of Faith, Pleasanton's featured by building, purchased by So it was actually purchased back in 1891. And then it did burn to the ground. I thought I heard something like that in the past. This got burned to the ground in 1898. Then it was rebuilt once again. At one time, it was called the Riverside Hotel. I didn't know this. See what happens when you can read these plaques. You can learn your history just as well. After a minor, so there was a minor fire in 1915 of this as well. The sculpture was renamed Pleasanton Hotel, and then that's 1915. That's when this was called the Pleasanton Hotel. Then, see, am I getting you guys educated by doing this? So that's pretty cool. I was wondering what restaurant this was across the street from the gas station, but this is Strizzy's. On the way over here, they were putting stuff out. It's like they're getting ready to open. Eat on the street. Okay, so I bet you guys haven't seen one of these in quite a while. Here in Pleasanton downtown, they have, it's called a Meadowlark Dairy, and you pull up and drive up. You can get any dairy product you want. You can get ice cream, which I really love. I love my favorite ice cream of all is the swirl with chocolate and vanilla. I just love that. So you guys now know what my favorite ice cream is. And see, this usually during the day it gets really backed up. And then when I was in this town the other day, this line went all the way down to the end of the street and made a curve out there just as well. I'm gonna head out that way right now. There's a park over that direction. I just want to go there quickly and show you around here just a little tad little more. Okay. Kind of seeing back me, this guy's putting cones out, getting ready for the heavy traffic to come. It is Sunday. So this will be a great place to hit pretty soon anyways, because it's starting to get hot here. And here's another angle what the dairy looks like over here. Yeah, I like that. You can see it back when you get cereal, eggs, and stuff like that. Really cool place. brings back good history here. This place has been here forever. So if you make your way on the other side of the block from that door, you run into this park, Lions Wayside Park. And once again, during the summertime, they usually, because of what's going on with the COVID-19, I could pretty imagine they're not going to do it this year, of course, but there's usually concerts in this park. And I usually have Fridays at around 7:30 at night. It's been a while since I've actually done it, but it's actually a fun little thing what they do here. So as you can see, they're in back of me. Here, let me clear this up for a minute. This is where they do their concerts. Smaller area, but got a whole bunch of green grass out here and actually enjoy the concert itself. And you can actually go on the other side of the street. There's more grass over on that side. And one of the great ideas too I've been noticing, there's all one family out here, of course, but you can see them in back of me. They got their food and they brought it over to this park and just sat down. It's another great way to eat outside and enjoy the weather. And are you guys hearing this? Actually, it's 10:25. I wonder why it's going right now. But that is the church bell that you're hearing, which is on the other side of the street over here. That's going to have to be another day because I actually told you if I'm running low on battery. But the church over here has been over here just as long as the street. This goes back all the way back. It's recreated. It's beautiful. Can't wait to show you guys. I'm going to start wrapping this up, but I just want to show you a couple other things. And I was tempted to get something to eat here, but I think I might get my food elsewhere because there's a place I do want to show you guys. If you guys have not been to Pleasanton, you're going to have to try out this place. Okay, I couldn't actually resist it. I did want to come over here and show the church now. I'm not going to go too much farther in detail because I think that's the reason the bell did ring, because there is a mass going on right now. It is Father's Day. It's around 10:30. And this is from this angle, what it looks like. And I'll give you one other final angle, and I'll talk about this in a different segment as well. This is a fun little thing I could actually do in the future here. Yeah, so the church is called Lighthouse Baptist Church. This is what the front looks like. And once again, I have to make a day to see if I can come out here and see what I can get. But once again, I do not want to interfere with the mass that's going on. It's about to start anyways. And since I'm in the town of Pleasanton right now, if you guys have not eaten at Jim's restaurant, it's one of the best. I've got to show you my portion. I don't know if I'm going to actually eat here, but as you can tell, yes, over to the side, there is dining on the side of the street over here. So restaurants are opening up if you do want to come. And if you want to eat at their location, I think most locations will probably have dining on the streets. That way you can enjoy your time and the weather out here. It's a beautiful day once again here in Pleasanton. Okay, so I am ready for my food. It's going to take a little bit here, 15, 20 minutes. They're actually crowded here. It's kind of nice, especially since it's Father's Day. I can imagine that's probably the reason for more of a crowd. And once again, this is a great place. If you guys ever been to Pleasanton, I'm in my car, of course, but you can't see it. I'm in the parking lot of Rayleigh's. If you come over here to the left, I'm parked in front of a donuts place. I should have got donuts. No, I like these omelets here at Jim's, and they're really good. I got their menu. I got to grab one, and then last time I was over here, Jim's restaurant on here. I'm gonna just show you a couple of things on this menu because this place is really good. If you guys come into this town, I would strongly recommend this place. And looking at these omelets, I'm just going to show you what I'm getting here. And once I get home, I'm not going to eat here, of course, but once I get home, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I am getting the Diana, which is the ham, avocado, mushroom, sour cream, and cheddar cheese. Ooh, that sounds good. And look at the prices. The prices are quite decent, I got to say. This will wait until I show you the portion of this, too. This is incredible. I have made it back home. I was thinking about eating there, but I just decided to come home. Hopefully the food is still warm and good. Oh my gosh, though, I don't know, this weighs a lot, I gotta say. So I'm gonna dig in and chow down, and I'm gonna show you how much of a portion you actually get this place. It's actually a really good, decent, which will make another great leftover for probably either a lunch or breakfast for tomorrow, for that sake. And here is the final results. It's steamed in here too. So that's a great sign. It's wow. Can tell I'm hungry, Paul boy. Wow, this looks really good. Can you see that from that angle too? You see the bread. Got my wheat bread. Potatoes. Oh, I probably should use my fork. Yeah. Everything's still pretty hot too. This is awesome. So here is my meal. Oh my gosh, look at that omelet. That looks humongous. I got the potatoes. I got my wheat bread. Now I got the condiments to the side, like my ketchup and the raspberry and the salsa if I need it, and the salt. And I think I might grab one of my own silverware forks. Since I'm home, I think it's a little more easier to use other than this. If I was eating there, yeah, they'll probably give you silverware too, probably. So let me go ahead and try this out and let you guys know what this looks like. Tastes like, in other words. Probably gonna only eat half of this though, but oh my, this looks really good. Got my avocado and cheese in here. Cheesy, as you can see. Now that was good. Oh my gosh, that's a good omelet. Get myself a potato here. Everything's still warm too. I thought I was gonna have to heat it up, but that's not the case. Everything tastes, oh my gosh, I'm in heaven here. That is good. Hold on for a sec. Get my Yeti cup here. Now that is delicious. So if you guys want a really good meal, go to Jim's. I have not even finished this yet. I can imagine I'll split this in half. That way I have something for later on or maybe tomorrow. This is a great portion of food, as you can see. So you guys can kind of see I'm making headway through this, but I wanted to show you what I got in my omelet. I think I showed you on the menu, but show you what I got here. I got the mushroom. I don't see the, actually, yeah, this is a piece of ham right here. So I got the ham. But you can see I'm making a small portion. I'm not gonna eat much more of this. There's a lot here. And I'm trying to make room for eat some of these potatoes. I'm not gonna eat all of these, of course, but I might finish the wheat bread over here though, because I don't know how good it is for the next day or what. So I might eat that. But everything is just it's very delicious, I gotta say. You see the cheddar cheese in here? The sour cream. The mixture of all this works really good in omelet, I gotta say. Things up here. You last saw me when I was just starting this brunch with my egg, but I think I did pretty well, I gotta say. What do you guys think? I kind of imagine, slide this down, make it look like it's halfway point. I did imagine it line with the egg, and I felt like I was doing pretty good. And now, I was thinking about having this later, but I think I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. I think this will make a great lunch. I'm going back to work tomorrow once again, and I think this would be a perfect meal, as it is. Put this away. Cool. So I got lunch for work tomorrow. I am a happy man as it is. So with all that being said, I hope you had a great day with me this morning, walking Pleasanton Main Street. I can't wait to go back once again. Maybe I'll bring you once again next time I go, that we give more history of the street. And I showed you the church and everything. I was going to go back to Gay 90s, but I guess I made a different route, and I made it through the dairy, the park, then through over that church. Yeah, that church has been there forever, I gotta say. So maybe next time when I go back down there, I will bring you guys along, give you more history, and it was a beautiful day, I gotta say. So once again, today is Father's Day. I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers who are watching this right now, and have a great day, okay? So I'm gonna wrap this up. So my name's Ryan Gretsch. Thank you for watching. Make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.